Hey.
Hey you know all the people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me.
And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
Small business owners and independent contractors get affordable insurance with Sagicor Pro Shield. The time by Sagicor Life is.
No more fear of missing out. CVM TV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVM TV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVM TV News to see it happen.
Y'all gonna have to get some fans.
Join the fans of Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
CVM TV and live Jamaica Premier League action on a Monday night. A match made in heaven. We call it Monday Match Night. Catch all the hard-pounding JPL Monday night action from now until the end of the season on CVM TV's Monday Match Night. Matchday Mondays at 7:45 p.m. with rebroadcast Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Nothing else can quite match up.
Tonight in CVM News at 7, mournful Monday in Clarendon after deadly crash claims the lives of 2 Lennon High School students. Lawyer cautions landowners as adverse possession concerns mount. Court left torn after shocking revelation in Daniel Rowe matter. In the business report, NCB may be eyeing bigger dividends. And in sports, it's Waterhouse versus Arnett Gardens in CVM's JPL Monday Match Night.
The big brother Christmas sports ready cash will give to you. 10 hands from baking 9, party tickets 8, phones are ringing 7, air fryer 6, cash backs 5, shopping sprees. 4 smart TVs, 3 100 grand, 2 200 grand, and a big check for 500G.
Take a Quartz Ready Cash loan of $55,000 or more between now and December 26th for a chance to win one of 55 amazing prizes. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Quartz Ready Cash, ready when you are. Conditions apply.
It's been 3 years.
Come on, D. I have it. Let's go.
My baby! Son of my baby! Oh my goodness! Them feeding you over there though? Your favorite. Welcome home, son.
This is home.
From Kingston, Jamaica, this is CVM News at 7. It's Monday, December 2, 2024. Thank you for joining us on another Monday match night, CVM's exclusive free-to-air coverage of the Jamaica Premier League. Tonight's matchup, Waterhouse FC up against Arnett Gardens. Kickoff is at 7:45 right here on CVM television. Of course, we'll have more in sports later when you will hear live from our match night reporter, Ronaldo Adams, on location. We begin on a somber note. Two-vehicle collision in Maypen, Clarendon has left 2 students of the Lennon High School dead and multiple others injured. Adrian Williams went to the scene for this report.
2 students from Lennon High in Clarendon died and others injured after it is alleged that a black Subaru sedan slammed into a white Toyota Probox station wagon on the Bustamante Highway. It was scenes of chaos as commuters went about their regular Monday routine. Alleged eyewitnesses said the crash unfolded while the Transport Authority were in pursuit of the black Subaru.
Look at it. Every vehicle carries a license plate number. A vehicle run from you, either you call back up or you take your plate number and catch it tomorrow morning. You understand me? Catch it at a later date. But you can't know say people put their life in a car, you trace the car like that. Come on.
Me I say, every day they run with them. From me up when I run on the car from.
Territorial officer for the Clarendon Division, Deputy Superintendent Owen Brown, was not able to confirm the chase.
One of the theories is that the vehicle was being chased by members of the Transport Authority. That we cannot confirm. But we know for sure that one of the vehicles was speeding and he may have lost control, and as a result of that collided with the other vehicle. The investigations are in its embryonic stage, and so as soon as we have ascertained further information, we will be sure to pass it on. The driver of the Subaru, he actually fled the scene and is currently being pursued, and we have his contacts, and we're hoping that soon we will have him in our custody.
Since then, it has been confirmed that the driver was intercepted at the Norman Manley International Airport, NMIA. He was apparently trying to flee the country. Meanwhile, Principal for Lennon High School, Tanisha Powell, told CVM News that the student's death has hit the school hard.
We are plunged into mourning as a school. We have lost 2 of our students. One is critical. At this time, we crave prayers from Jamaica because it is really difficult for us. The Ministry of Education is giving the support to the school.
Guidance counselor for Lennon High is urging the authorities to pursue a better transportation system.
It's a rural area, Moko, to be exact. Just taxis that we have right now that would have transported the students to and from school. With a bus system, I am sure they will travel safer on the buses. With a bus system, I'm sure that if we educate, which we continue to do, our students, then I am sure that they will warm up to it and they will be a part of this bus system.
This incident has resulted in 5 persons losing their lives within 24 hours to road crashes. Adrian Williams reporting for CVM News.
Political representatives have also weighed in on the matter, expressing condolences to the families while urging better practice from the authorities and all road users.
What I do know is that the police say 2 cars collided, a Probox and a Subaru. I don't know the circumstances of the collision. And the most important thing is that we've lost 2 of our students. The police can deal with that other part. I'm here to assist the families and the students. No, I don't really want to have any discussions about that because that's not going to help us right now.
Vacation, we're almost at the end of the year. We cannot afford to lose any more lives.
While confirmation is pending, it is critical to emphasize the dangers posed by high-speed pursuit, especially when passengers are involved. We are calling for a comprehensive review of enforcement practices of the transport authorities to prioritize the safety of all road users.
Now to a developing story. A visually impaired woman in Kingston is fighting for a place she called home for decades after being thrown out allegedly from fraudulent transaction. Real estate attorney Michelle Thomas Nelson says there is growing concern about property fraud and the land agency should be more vigilant of some unscrupulous people. It's the year 2022 and an elderly woman visually impaired was encouraged to seek legal advice after it's alleged by her tenant that another person called her to say she should now start paying her rent to that individual we'll call Lincoln. At the time, Lincoln, who was a neighbor, was reportedly well aware that the property was occupied by the elderly woman and her tenant, but applied for adverse possession of the property just the same. As if she wasn't beset with enough burden by the legal matter, she was served a summon and later lost her son during the fight.
Them come up on him and tell him to leave the place, left bad man place. And him say him not leave him mother.
Which year this happened?
2022, January. 20th of January. On Thursday night, them kill him.
Where? Them kill him?
Right out at Ward Theatre. Them trail him. And the girlfriend going at the bus stop.
She notes that she's been staying with friends in the area but shares only this year she was finally evicted, although the matter remains before the court.
Police come and tell him say not to do that because the matter is at court. And him say no business nothing. No court because him own the place now. Him throw the paper in front of the police face. Actually, it's on the ground and the police grab it up and say, no man, and I say you do business. And while him up and him say, see my paper there? I have paper for go collect my light public service.
It's a troubling incident for her lawyer Michelle Thomas Nelson, who's been seeing more of these matters in recent times.
In this particular situation where this individual who have attended the office who is making her public cry is a clear case. She has been dispossessed, thrown out of her home that she has a live ownership for, and the person who took her property got it by way of adverse possession. We even have receipts showing as far back as 1996 till now in 2024, paid in her name. She has been on the property, but yet still, this other individual would have obtained title and threw her out.
We will explore ways the attorney shares you can protect your property and what options exist if one is already a victim of fraudulent or questionable forms of adverse possession. We take a break. More CVM News at 7 after these.
Beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Come rise with sunrise. Ring the season in with Destination Tuesday. It's Christmas at the Cliffs. Then our elves give some foolproof tips on fire safety. We'll hop on our sleigh and head to the kitchen for a catered Christmas affair. Then we'll wrap things up with a 40s Christmas chorale. You've never seen a sunrise quite like this.
Steve knows style. That jacket! When was you in the Temptations? You are my alter ego.
And Steve gives in to his own temptation. Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
Welcome back. Sentencing for dental assistant K.O.D. Satchel was today pushed to December 20 after a series of shocking revelations left the court in tears, literally. Our reporter Trisha Gay Kelly paints a picture for us.
Thank you, Nika. It was a somber Monday afternoon in the Supreme Court as family members, court officials, media personnel, and even the accused sobbed while listening to the statements given by 8-year-old Daniel Rowe's family members. Here's why. The court learned that Daniel's family was not coping well with news of her death. Her younger brother is traumatized and now fears venturing outside unaccompanied. Daniel's mother is depressed and in constant emotional pain. What perhaps shocked the court was news that the eldest daughter has slit her wrist numerous times in efforts to find peace in being with her baby sister. Under these conditions, the family now receives counseling. Then there was the defense submitting a mitigation plea to reduce Satchel's sentence on these bases. In what was read from the court document, Satchel allegedly received a voice note from Daniel's father instructing her, if you know what good for you, you go test yourself for HIV. At the time, the accused was in her second trimester of pregnancy, which was soon after terminated because of the high risk. Her attorney explained that this, coupled with the fact that Daniel's father would not answer Satchel's calls, aggravated the accused to the point of frustration. This frustration led to her picking up Daniel from school, not with the intention of hurting her, but to get some attention. But after calling both of Daniel's parents and even the police to no avail, Satchel boiled with anger. And though she shared a meal with the child that evening, somehow she found herself slashing the throat of the 8-year-old girl. It's only now that the accused has seemingly realized her actions and even apologized to the family in court with tears running down her cheeks. Her attorney is seeking a 25% sentence reduction after her guilty plea. And as we await December 24th, the final result, it's now up to the judge to determine whether Satchel's sentence will be reduced or she will spend life in prison.
Thank you, Trisha Gay. Well, recent news of NEPA's charges against Tradewinds Citrus Limited being dropped have sparked concerns over what led to the settlement. Tradewinds sought to clear the air that there was no secret deal. Stakeholders, however, are not grabbing onto that narrative. With more details, here's Trisha Gay Kelly.
There has been some speculation around the now public settlement between National Environment and Planning Agency NEPA and Tradewinds Citrus Limited after the former dropped all charges against the company for an oil spill in 2023. However, Managing Director at Tradewinds Citrus Limited, Peter McConnell, says there was no evidence of damage to the environment, though the company breached environmental laws. He adds the matter has been settled.
We had discussions, including mediation with NRCA, resulting in a settlement agreement. We are happy to share this agreement with the public, as we have nothing to hide and there's nothing controversial or untoward about it. No monetary compensation was involved.
However, many stakeholders do not share this belief, including President of the Friends of the Rio Cobre Association, Kestonard Gordon. He says the residents are displeased with the outcome of the case.
The community is very disappointed. I have always tried to ask the community to be very hopeful and to put their trust in the judiciary system. And some of them initially were skeptical of it. Now that this has happened, it has riveted in their mind that for them there is no victory.
Gordon is urging residents to stay calm as they organize an avenue for residents to voice their concerns. Trisha Gay Kelly, CVM News.
The business segment is up next after this break.
Man. Yo, JPS have something for light up your Christmas. 101 lucky customers are gonna get real happy with them light bill paid this Christmas. Christmas. That's over $2 million in life. Use the My JPS app to view your bill, set your budget, and check your usage, and you could win. Download and start using the My JPS app today. JPS, pouring what matters this Christmas. Promotion ends December 27. Conditions apply.
Get home with NHT, more possibilities. Get home with NHT, turn a dream home into reality. From vision to foundation, for many generations. Home buyer or home builder, get to your destination. Get home with NHT, more possibilities. Get home with NHT, the key to your home.
Inform Arnott Gardens look to extend their win streak to 5 matches, but travel to face Waterhouse, who are unbeaten from their last 8 in the Jamaica Premier League. See it happen live on CVM TV's Monday Match Night, December 2, with kickoff at 7:45 p.m. Jerusalem comes alive for this clash of JPL powerhouses, and CVM TV will be there every step of the way. That's Waterhouse against Arnott Gardens on Monday Match Night, December 2 at 7:45 p.m. on CVM TV.
Welcome back. The NCB Financial Group is reporting a significant rise in net profits, potentially signaling stronger returns for its shareholders. But what's driving this growth and how are they positioning for the future? Here's Ramon Gordon with the details.
Right now, we're taking operating profits and we're using it to pay interest and dividends. And as we monetize some of our non-core assets, we'll reduce the debt. And in the process of that, exactly what you said, we'll be able to take that money that goes to interest and use it to pay dividends.
NCB Financial Group is signaling bigger dividends for shareholders after a remarkable 174% surge in net profits from $8.5 billion to $23 billion Jamaican dollars year over year. CEO Robert Almeida says the bank's immediate focus is on reducing debt, paving the way for enhanced dividend payouts once regulatory approval is secured for 2 pending transactions expected by March.
We're looking to delever. So our priorities on capital allocation, first and foremost, are reduce some of the leverage in the business. In the process of reducing the leverage in the business, we'll then start increasing the dividend paying capacity of the business. So the sequence would be debt reduction first, followed by dividend increases.
The bank's efficiency measures were another point to highlight, with total operating expenses cut by JMD $10 billion and the efficiency ratio improving from 86% to 71.6%. Despite these gains, Almeida acknowledges there's more to be done.
Return on equity still under 10%. Would like to see that closer, moving up towards 20%. And the cost income ratio at 71.6, want to see that moving down towards 50. So definitely in the 50s is where we want to get to. And so it'll be moving that cost income ratio down into the 50s, getting the return on equity up to about 20%. And just repeat the story, which is, it's nice to see the improvement year over year. It's disappointing not to see it where I'd like to see it.
Meanwhile, NCB noted a strong performance in its insurance division, which saw a 27% increase in service results. The banking segment, while improving, remains in the turnaround phase.
The insurance business, probably a little bit ahead. So it's gone through the IFRS 17 transition, and I'd say about a year ahead of the bank in terms of its turnaround and its improvement trajectory.
With its stock currently at $50 Jamaican dollars, analysts expect a rebound to around $100 within the next 12 months as the bank continues its recovery. Ramon Gordon for CVM News.
Meanwhile, NCB Financial Group Chairman Michael Lee Chin has addressed concerns surrounding his recent share sales, stating that his confidence in the company remains steadfast. Speaking during a recent briefing, Lee Chin claimed the transactions were driven by personal capital allocation needs and do not reflect any doubts about NCB's future prospects.
Not because I have sold shares means that I don't have any confidence
in the company. Because I've sold shares, so I sell 10, 15 million, 20 million, 30 million shares. That's insignificant relative to the total holding. I'm not selling my holdings.
And we now turn to regional and international news.
We begin with news in the region. The World Food Programme WFP is ramping up its efforts in Haiti as the internally displaced population surpasses 700,000 due to escalating violence. Recent footage highlights displaced Haitians queuing for essential food supplies, WFP workers distributing aid, and volunteers unloading provisions in Port-au-Prince. The WFP Haiti country director emphasizes the growing crisis, noting the immense needs of the displaced communities. Spokesperson Tanya Birkbeck underscores WFP's expanded assistance, including delivering more hot meals and reaching previously inaccessible areas. Here's DRM News.
So the situation is getting much more critical. We've seen a growing number of internally displaced now getting to over 700,000 in the country. So the needs are huge.
And in international news, U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has called Joe Biden's decision to officially pardon his son Hunter an abuse and a miscarriage of justice. More from the BBC.
President Biden has pardoned his son Hunter, despite previously saying he would not interfere with the Justice Department's decisions. Hunter Biden was convicted earlier this year of illegally buying a gun and lying about his drug use, as well as tax evasion. The president described the prosecution as unfair and a result of pressure from his political opponents. Hunter Biden said mistakes he made in his darkest days of addiction had been exploited to humiliate his family. Donald Trump has called the pardon an abuse and a miscarriage of justice. Daniel Littman is Politico's White House reporter. He explained why President Biden took this decision to pardon.
Ahead of the break, a reminder that it is Monday match night on CVM television. Tonight's head-to-head is Waterhouse FC and Arnett Gardens. Kickoff is at 7:45, not too long from now, and sports is next.
Clear your space with course today. Enough prices and giveaways. Give Sender Course Christmas tree. Shop at Course to get entries.
Spend $65,000 or more at Courts on cash or credit and automatically enter to be one of 4 lucky winners this Christmas. Shop at Courts in-store or online between October 28 to December 21 and you could win new things for the new year. A home upgrade, bedroom, lounge set and dining set, Samsung fridge, stove, microwave, washer and dryer.
Clear your space with Course today.
Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Conditions apply.
I've been wanting to get to you for a long time. Shucky ducky quack quack.
I'm getting scared.
Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
Inform Arnett Gardens look to extend their win streak to 5 matches, but travel to face Waterhouse, who are unbeaten from their last 8 in the Jamaica Premier League. See It Happen live on CVM TV's Monday match night, December 2, with kickoff at 7:45 p.m. Jerusalem comes alive for this clash of JPL powerhouses, and CVM TV will be there every step of the way. That's Waterhouse against Arnett Gardens on Monday match night, December 2 at 7:45 p.m. on CVM TV.
KFC's popcorn chicken, now available in barbecue. KFC, it's finger licking good. The Time by KFC.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Good evening and welcome to Sports. My name is Orville Higgins, and Jamaica's Reggae Girls will look to wrap up their two-match friendly international series against South Africa, aiming for a clean sweep in the second and final game this evening at the Montego Sports Complex. Kickoff time is set for 7:30 p.m. Captain Khadija Bonishaw, who had a brace in the first game, says even though it appears that she's in top form, there's always room for improvement. And Jamaica Premier League champions Cavalier will face FC Ceballo in the second leg of the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup, and that will be the final on Tuesday. Cavalier lead the Dominican Republic-based team 1-0 following their first leg win at the National Stadium last Tuesday. Tomorrow's game is scheduled for the Estadio Ceballo FC in Santiago and will kick off at 7 p.m. Jamaica time.
Gardens look to extend their win streak to 5 matches, but travel to face Waterhouse, who are unbeaten from their last 8 in the Jamaica Premier League. See it happen live on CVM TV's Monday match night, December 2, with kickoff at 7:45 p.m. Jerusalem comes alive for this clash of JPL powerhouses, and CVM TV will be there every step of the way. That's Waterhouse against Arnott Gardens on Monday match night, December 2 at 7:45 p.m. on CVM TV.
The time by Yomi is 7:45.
Welcome back, and some cricket news now. The West Indies have their work cut out for them if they are to ensure they win their series against Bangladesh following today's third day of the second test at Sabina Park. Bangladesh closed the day on 193 for 5, a lead of 211 runs, with Shadman Islam top scoring with 46. Zakir Ali 29 and Taijul Islam 9 will resume on tomorrow's fourth day. Earlier, the West Indies were dismissed for 146, 22 runs short of Bangladesh's first innings 164. Casey Carty 40, captain Craig Brathwaite 39 and Mikhail with 12 were the only batters to get into double figures. 22-year-old fast bowler Rana Naheed took 5 for 61. The West Indies all-rounder Justin Greaves says they are not looking to try to chase anything close to 300.
Obviously, we want to keep it to probably 250, 275 the most, but, you know, it's a pretty good batting pitch still. The ball hasn't misbehaved a lot. You know, I just think that once our batters get in, I think 250, 275 is going to be a very good total.
Being greedy, that's what fast bowler Jaden Seales says helped him tally the best ever economy rate for a 4-wicket haul in Test cricket in the ongoing second test against Bangladesh at Sabina Park. Seales held 4 wickets for 5 runs from 15.5 overs in the first innings, was also the best economy rate in Test cricket since 1977 from a minimum of 60 balls bowled. The 23-year-old also hopes his historic figures will help rekindle a love for fast bowling among youngsters in the region.
I don't like